What's going on, y'all? It is your favorite businessman, CEO Rico, and today on the Mastering Turo series, I'm going to take you guys through listing your vehicle. So, as you can see here on the screen, I'm using this vehicle as a demonstration on how to go about the entire process of listing your vehicle on Turo. So, so when you get to Toro, what you guys want to do is you want to click on the vehicles tab. Once you click on the vehicles tab, you're going to see a button that says list your vehicle. Once you get there, you're going to see this screen here. What is your location? So now, guys, like I said, this entire process on this I'm doing for demonstration purposes only, but you guys actually are going to put your actual information in. Me, I'm just literally using any location, vehicle, everything like that, just for this demonstration. So here, put in the address. Here we're going to click next. So here you either can type the VIN in, but like I said, demonstration purposes only. I'm using this 2024 Chevy Camaro. Click that. So it's going to ask you the information. Is this your vehicle? All the information is correct. You won't be able to change it. It's 2024 Camaro, 2LT. Yes, everything is correct. So the odometer, as you can see, it's a range. So because it's a range, it's gonna send it's only 22,000 miles on there. It's an automatic transmission. All of this information is so that once it's actually listed onto the platform, all this information will be able to be seen by the renter so they can choose whether they want the vehicle or not. Not this information right here, though, that they pay political taxes, everything like that. Yep. So then once you click that next button, what it's doing is verifying the VIN number. So let's say hypothetically, if you guys didn't have, if your vehicle had like, let's say a rebuilt title or something like that dealing with the VIN, you will get an actual error message instead of getting directly to this next page. So anytime you get to this next page, that is a good thing. So now here they ask questions in regards to, what is your primary financial goal for sharing this vehicle on Turo? So guys, if you're actually building the entire fleet, more than likely your expected goal is to expand an existing business, or you're going to build a primary source of income. Me personally, I don't know why they ask these, and that's like why these questions are important. However, I always put, build a primary source of income because I mean that's basically what I'm doing with the entire fleet of vehicles. I'm just building income. So how often do you or your family currently use the vehicle? So if this is just, a vehicle strictly for Toro, of course you're going to say never. But if it's a vehicle that you do use sometime, of course, then you put whatever category fits. How often do you want to share this vehicle? Always, as often as possible. So we're going to click next. So we're going to say what the car availability is. So how much advance notice do you need before a trip start? Now, in regards to this right here, typically you always want to advance notice because a lot of things has been changing with Toro in regards to how renters are able to actually like book the vehicles. Before on Toro, we had an option to where the customers had to actually request to rent the vehicles. Now it's automatic to where when they book the vehicle, it's an automatic booking. So because of that, we as hosts, we have to set our business up around our actual everyday lives, especially if you only do this by yourself and you're still building. So here we're going to say, we need a 3 hour notice, which is recommended. The minimum trip, what's the shortest and longest trip you'll accept? So guys, 1 days, as you see, they have it here as recommended. But guys, what I'm going to tell you is if you're running this strictly by yourself, let's say you're building out your fleet, you only have one car right now, this may not be the most feasible for you simply because if you have 1 day bookings, that means they're literally taking the car for picking up today, bringing it back tomorrow. So depending on what your schedule life is like, this may not work for you. But if it does, then of course, put it there. So as you see, we have the 1 day recommended. And then what we're going to do is always going to click this require a 2 day minimum for trips that start on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. This way, the car is actually booked out for the entire weekend and you don't actually lose bookings because someone is actually booking for 1 day. Because you don't want them to book it for Friday and bring it back Saturday when you could have had a renter that will book it Friday and keep it all the way until Monday or Sunday. So what this does is it actually increases your revenue for that specific trip. So here we have the maximum trip duration. Of course, put it as any recommended. That's what I do, or a lot of the other hosts do. Then we're going to click the next button. So here, this is where we put all the information in, plate number, state. So of course you want to make sure you already have the vehicle not rented, but already registered, ready to go. So as far as a plate number, I'm just going to choose anything, honestly. So of course you make sure you put all the actual information here. Don't just do what I did. So here, let's say some of the features, whatever the features that are included with the vehicle you want to put in. So if it has blind spot warning, Bluetooth, built-in GPS, USB charger, USB input, heated seats, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, backup camera. So just click all of these because this is going to show the renter on the other side. And renters, when they see these features, they do like to get the vehicle because it has certain features. So that's definitely something that you will want to do. Now, in regards to the description, right? So with the description, they do want you to tell guests what makes the car unique and why they'll love driving it. So instead of you trying to think about what to do or anything like that, what I typically do is I go to ChatGPT and it says tell guests what makes your car unique and why they'll love driving it, right? So what I do is I simply copy this. I will paste it. And then I'm going to take this here, ChatGPT, create me a brief description for my Turo listing from the information provided above. Enter. ChatGPT is literally going to give you an entire description breaking all of this down. So, experience the thrill of driving a 2024 Chevy Camaro 2LT convertible. This rear-wheel drive powerhouse offers a perfect blend of performance, style, and open-air freedom. With its sleek design, responsible handling, and powerful engine, it's built to turn heads and deliver an unforgettable ride. Whether you're cruising the coast or navigating city streets, the Camaro's comfort and advanced tech features ensure you enjoy every moment behind the wheel. Don't miss out on the opportunity to drive this iconic muscle car and make your trip truly special. Guys, you cannot tell me that that's a pretty good, little description on why people actually like it. So we're simply going to copy and paste that baby on in there. Now, of course, it tells you to try for 100 words. If you wanted to do that, that's totally fine. You don't have to. But as you can see, 85 words is perfectly fine. So, well, take that back. Say listen descriptions of at least 100 words or 3 times more likely to get booked. Okay, no problem. So let's go back in and let's say expand it out. Expand this out to about 125 words. So we're not going to read this one. We're just literally going to copy and paste, guys, because we want to feed the algorithm and everything that they're saying. We want to feed them that information, because when we feed them that information, what it does for us is we're giving the algorithm the necessary information and tools and everything it needs to put our vehicles in front of more renters. And that's what we want. So we're going to click next. Now, when it comes to the photos, guys, it gives you like an outline on what you want to do to take these photos front, 3/4 front. You definitely want to do that. You want it like the more pictures, the better, make it look good. As you see right here, the front seats, the back seats. Of course, make sure the car is cleaned out, wiped down, make sure the car is looking immaculate, because the better the car looks, that tells a story to the renter that's actually coming to rent the vehicle. You want your story to show that simply by the pictures, This vehicle is a well-maintained vehicle. You won't have any problems with this vehicle. You'll like this vehicle. It's clean. It'll get you point A to point B comfortably and everything like that. So your pictures make a hell of a difference when it comes to listing your vehicles. Do you need an actual photographer or everything? No, you can if that's something that you have within your budget. It's perfectly fine. But can you take it with your iPhone or new phone or whatever? Yes, it will get the job done. Just make sure your lighting and everything looks good. Just make sure the picture really looks good. So we're gonna just take some pictures here. So what I'm gonna actually do is I'm simply gonna go here in my demonstration, of course, like we talked about. So I'm going to go to the photos and I'm just literally going to sit here and take, let's just say I'm going to just do this. I'm going to take the photo. I'm going to copy and paste it, put it in my downloads. Because mind you guys, I'm going to delete all of these photos. I'm not using these for anything here. One, let's see. And just kind of give you an idea just simply by looking through these photos. These photos are a good example of the type of photos you actually want to add to your listing. So as you see, you got the 3/4 in a corner. It's like you're getting a full imagery around. You can take some shots of the tires if you choose to. You don't have to. Definitely take a good picture of the inside because all of this matters because once again, it's telling a story to the potential renter. So Cam 2, you got a little bit of the back seat. You can hit some real close up shots. That's perfectly fine. Hit the trunk. Definitely take a shot of the inside like this. Something you definitely want to do. So we're just going to use these 3 photos. Then we're going to go back to our listing. So let's add our photos. Open those photos. And as you can see, it says upload at least 6 photos. Of course, I will recommend you upload at least a good 10. That's just me personally because it tells a better story. And the more photos you can add, there's no discrepancies once the actual renter actually picks up the vehicle. So now we're going to click the next button. Here, as you see, safety and quality standards. We strive to maintain a safe marketplace and reliable experience. As a host, you're expected to uphold these standards. Keep your car well maintained so your guests will stay safe on the road. Clean and refuel the car before every trip so the guests can have an enjoyable experience. And so the guests can count on a consistent experience. When Turo prohibits you from listing the same car on other sharing platforms. So just understand the safety and the quality standards and everything like that. And then click next. And then of course it says by submitting your listing, up next, you'll be able to edit pricing, availability, everything like that. Of course, you agree to all the terms. You can go in and read the terms of service and everything like that. Once you do that, you click agree, and your vehicle will now become live. Once your vehicle becomes live, then you actually will start getting bookings and everything like that. Now, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you leave comments down below. Tell me what you think about the video. Tell me if it actually helped you. Guys, if you need any help, I have a 6-figure Toro blueprint down in the description. You can click the link if you need help and take you step by step on how to actually start and grow your business into a 6-figure business. As you can see above, I have made well over 6 figures in my business, and I'm always looking to help people if they need help. Guys, make sure you subscribe. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.